Hi dolls, happy Thursday night. This is Mel, beauty educator for Doll 10 Beauty. Oh, I feel a little low, hold on. I need my booster seat. I'm really short and I have to sit on a stack of books. It's so silly and ghetto. Okay, yay, that's better. All right, hi guys, I hope you guys are having a great week. I don't think anybody tuned in yet, so I'm going to wait a couple minutes. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a great week. It's almost over. TGIT. Thank God it's Thursday. I'm definitely ready for the weekend, for St. Paddy's Day. Hi, Michelle. I'm so excited St. Paddy's Day is on a Saturday this week. That's super fun, and I feel like that never happens. So you can actually go out and, hi, Caitlin Smith. You can actually go out and have a little St. Paddy's Day fun if you want, because it's a Saturday. So, okay, tonight I wanted to show you guys two different St. Paddy's Day eye looks. Hi, Sheila. Two different St. Paddy's Day eye looks. One that's a little more for day, and then one a little more sultry for night. So super, super wearable. We don't do anything crazy. I love to do trendy looks and follow whatever's happening in the moment, but we like to keep our doll looks very wearable. So I promise you can wear this look to the office or whatever you're doing, whether you're doing a big celebration for St. Paddy's Day or not, this look will work for you. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so what you guys are going to need if you want to follow along, if you have it, I have our Aqua Gel Eyeliner in the shade Malachite. So this is a really pretty subtle green shade. I'll show you on the back of my hand. It's a really pretty, really wearable green. And it has the tiniest hint of like a little bit of shimmer to it. Tiny, tiny little bit of shimmer. Let me fix my light here. Okay, so I'm going to use the Malachite eyeliner. I'm also going to be using our eyeshadow palette number 1, our first pro palette. I'm going to be using this shade right here that is called Eye Candy. I will be using our Hydralux Smoothing Eyeliner in Noir, so our black shade. Also our shadow liner. What shade is this? Exposed, I think? Yes, Exposed. Love this guy. So our shadow liner in Exposed. It's the really nice light highlighter shade. Hi, Mary. And then I'm going to be topping it off with our Illegal Eyes mascara. So I'm going to do two different eyes, so it's going to look crazy, but it'll be fun. So first I'm going to go in, I have our double-ended eyeshadow brush here. I'm going to go in with the fluffier, a little bit denser side. Hi, Lisa. And I'm going to dip into this doll-like shade. That's from our eyeshadow palette number 1, our first pro palette. And this is going to be a super quick and easy look. Just a little bit of St. Paddy's Day glam without being crazy. Hi, Annie. Yeah, I'm here. I know I missed you guys last week. I'm so sorry I was sick, but I'm here. Didn't miss this week. I was really excited for the St. Paddy's Day tutorial, so I'm so excited and I didn't miss it. I'm better. But yeah, this is just a really quick way to amp up your look a little bit for St. Paddy's Day. Nothing crazy. Not those unicorn looks that some of the other crazy brands are doing. That's super not wearable, that people are literally going to look at you when you walk down the street like you're crazy. So this is super wearable, just a fun little hint of Irish. Thank you. Okay, so I dipped into that shade, and I put some concealer on my lids earlier. Let me just blur that out. And I'm just putting the shade all over my lid. Really no specific way you have to apply this here. This is going to give my green liner a really nice pop. And I'm just going to bring that up to where you would normally apply your crease shade. And then I'm going to blend it out. I actually flipped to the other side of my brush to blend it out. You just got the palette 2 today. Yay! So much fun. That actually has a really pretty green shade in it as well, but I wanted to use the green liner, and I didn't want to do too much green on green, so, but that green shade in the palette number 2 is really fun if you want to try that out. Okay, so I'm just blending up into my crease. And I'm actually going to put this shade all the way around my eye on the bottom too. Doing a really pretty like shimmery smoke here. I love this color. It really like brightens. It's like a little bit of a peachy tone. And it's super fun. It's the one really shimmery shade in this palette, which I feel like gets underutilized. So I love when I just put it all over the lid, go for it, have a lot of fun with it. I'm so glad you have both palettes. Yay, I use both all the time. I need both in my life. They're always in my makeup bag at the same time. For one eye look, I'll dip into both palettes, but they're both just so versatile and wearable. I'm actually going to put this on the inner corner of my eye too. So I'm really putting this 360 all the way around for a really fun pop of that shimmer. And again, I just stopped at my crease and then blended. Okay, now I'm just going to wipe my brush off a little bit on a paper towel, and I am going to fill in right under my brow bone. I'm going to use a matte shade for under my brow bone. So typically if you do an eye look, you and if you like to put that highlighter shade under your brow bone to really pop that, I mean that's what I typically do, that's the norm, but since I did a shimmery shade all over the lid, I'm going to actually put a matte shade under my brow bone. But it will still highlight and still really accentuate that arch because I'm going to use a lighter shade. So lighter shades still pop. It doesn't always have to be a shimmer. So I'm going to use this shade right here. It's called Unforgettable. I'm going to dip a little in there and define under my brow with that matte shade. So you don't always have to do shimmers to pop under that brow bone. Sometimes I like a matte highlight instead. I'm going to take it all the way under here. Okay, so I have my base laid down there. So quick and easy. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So I have my Aqua Gel Eyeliner in Malachite. Right here, really pretty green. And hi Pamela. No worries, you didn't miss anything yet. Just doing two different St. Paddy's Day looks here. More of a daytime look on this side, and then I'm going to get into a smoky nighttime look. So I have my Malachite liner here, and I'm just doing a really traditional line, a little tiny bit of a wing, 360 around my eye to really give that fun green pop. Just gonna lift up my mirror a little bit here. Okay, and I love this because you get the look of a liquid liner, but it's really easy because it's a gel pencil. And it literally just glides along your lash line. I'm doing it a little bit thicker because I want you to see the green because it's St. Paddy's Day, so. And this is the more subtle eye. It's still fun, but a little bit more subtle, so you could totally wear this into the office if you want to. Actually, it's Saturday, duh. Well, if you want to just rock this look on a regular weekday, it's totally office friendly, office appropriate. Or if you're running errands on Saturday, on St. Paddy's Day, and you still want to have fun, people won't look at you crazy. This is a super, super wearable look. And I'm just going to extend this up from my lower lash line and give a little tiny bit of a wing. If you do your wing from the bottom lash line and follow up in the direction of the bottom of your brow, so you can even draw a line here or hold something there, you will always get the perfect direction of that little wing. So I just did a really baby, it's not even a wing, it's more of just like a cat eye there. I'm trying to see if the color, there we go. See that green? I'm going to keep going. Thanks, Caitlin. I have a secret. Caitlin, my friend's actually in my house right now posting from the other room, so she's watching me on my phone, on her phone and in real life, kinda being awkward in there. So maybe I'll have her join in the fun. All right, so I'm taking this all the way around. I don't typically do liner all the way around. I feel like it makes my eye look a little bit bigger if I don't do it all the way around, but I really want to play up this fun green. So I'm gonna do it up all the way, 360 top and bottom lash line. And if you want, you can smudge it a little. So I actually just, you can smudge with a smudge brush, or on my bottom lash line, I just use that same double-ended eyeshadow brush, and that denser side, I just give it a little smudge with that, the denser side, and it gives it just enough smudge. You have a couple seconds of playtime with this liner if you do want to smudge it, and then after that it stays put. It is water resistant, so you can cry or get caught in the rain or go to the gym, it'll stay put. It's not waterproof, so it's easy to take off at the end of the day. And it has our Dermaflex technology, so it stays super flexible and moves with your eye all day long, so it won't like crack or get crunchy or weird at the end of the day. So okay, that's my really subtle eye. I'm going to finish that off with some mascara so you can see the final look. I have our Illegal Eyes mascara. So remember with this guy, I mean, mine's clearly been used for a while. You give it a little swirl because it's a dual formula, a dual chamber formula here, so they sit side by side. Give it a swirl to get both formulas on your brush, and then you're good to go. I love this mascara. It really gives me the volume and the length. That's why, and the curl. That's why we put two formulas into one mascara, because we didn't want to compromise. We didn't want to choose between, you know, just length and curl or just volume and length. We wanted all three, and the only way to do that was to put two different formulas in one and really get the best of all three. Perfect volume, length, and curl. And then I always like to put mascara on the bottom lashes. I think it opens up my eye. But if you have anything going on underneath your eyes, if you have dark circles or puffiness and you don't want to accentuate that, you don't have to put mascara on the bottom lashes. Okay, so there is my daytime little pop of St. Patty's Day green look. Okay, thank you. Love the daytime look. I'm glad you guys are going to love the nighttime look even more. So, nighttime. I'm going to start off with that shadow liner in that exposed, the highlighter shade. I'm actually going to put this all over my lid. Quick and easy. No special way to do this. That's why I love these shadow liners. They're so easy. I'm going to take this down around into that inner corner. And I'm actually just going to smudge it out with my finger, bringing it up into my crease, just kind of fading it out. This is going to create a nice base for my green liner. See that? It's just all over the lid. Really pretty and subtle. Now I like this for a lot of my looks. I start with this base shade and then I pop a deeper shade into the crease. I love this guy. I use this for everything. You can even use this to highlight the bridge of your nose or your Cupid's bow. This is super versatile, and again, it's our shadow liner in exposed. Hi, Stacy. Okay, now I'm going to take that malachite liner again, and I'm going to go to town all over my lid using it as a shadow. Super versatile. I wanted the fun, vibrant look of the liner. So I'm just going to use it as a shadow. You can do that if you want to make your eyeshadow really pop or make a color even bolder or kind of create your own colors. You can lay down a base of eyeliner and then put shadow on top, and it really creates a really cool like multi-dimensional look. I'm just using this as my shadow, but your options are really endless. And I am stopping at the inner corner there. I'm not going down. I'm keeping that nice and bright with that exposed highlighter. And I'm going to go right up into the crease. Now I'm going to take that same brush, my super versatile little double-ended eyeshadow brush here, still with that dense side, and I'm going to blend into my crease. Actually, I think I'm going to use the other side, which is really good for crease blending. I'm going to add a little more. I'm going to go a little higher into my crease here. I want it bold. I want to do a really bold, fun, smoky St. Paddy's Day look here. And I would pair this look with a nude lip for sure. I mean, we do the best nude lips in the business, so we definitely have options for you. But I feel like St. Paddy's Day, you either have to do like a really crazy, like green lipstick or something crazy if you're gonna go that wild. That's not our style, but you have to do one or the other, like the crazy green on the lids and say super neutral on the lips, or vice versa. Keep everything else super neutral with this, especially the nighttime look on this side. Okay, so my crease is blended out. Now I'm just going to add a little bit more onto the lid where I might have blended a little away because I want it to be super vibrant. Blend a little more. So the idea of a smoky eye is that you want it to be the darkest at your lash line, and then it's supposed to look like smoke, so it should gradually get lighter and fade off as you go up the lid. So that's what I'm trying to do here, and that's why I'm actually going to grab, where'd it go, my Hydralux smoothing eyeliner in Noir, so the black shade. I'm actually going to do a really close tight line along my lashes just to make my lash line, that base, look as dark as I can, and then go back on top with the malachite. This doesn't have to be perfect because it's just to darken that base line to make it look even smokier. I'm going to smudge it out with this malachite again. So it's almost making it look like I have two different greens, a darker green liner and then lighter green for my shadow because I mixed it with that black. Okay, getting bold here. I'll back up. You can see. Whoa, I look crazy here. And then I'm gonna go along the bottom lash line again. Can you guys see that? I'm just smudging a little with my fingertip there. Okay, again, I left the inner corner really bright If you want to go back in with a little more of that shadow liner in that highlighter shade, you can. Just to balance out the dark of the smoky eye. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side that I did on the other side. And I'm going to highlight under my brow with a matte shade instead of a shimmer. Just wiping my brush off on a paper towel. You don't need to use brush cleaner in between shades. It really quickly comes off on a paper towel. Okay. So I'm going to go back in with that same matte highlight shade with my Pro Palette number 1 and highlight in this matte shade instead of a shimmer because, again, all over my lids is a little bit shimmery from that liner. I don't want shimmer on shimmer. You always want to give depth and dimension by using different finishes. Just a little subtle highlight. You guys see that? And if you want to go even bolder, you can follow along that bottom lash line with the black Hydralux smoothing eyeliner as well. If you like that 360 eyeliner look, so you can make it even more deep and smoky. Okay, finish it off with my Illegal Eyes. Ooh, my lashes are long. This really, really lengthens. Again, your preference if you want to do bottom lash line. I love it. I love that wide open look. Okay, so there's my smoky. I'll try to separate this for you guys real quick. So there's my daytime, a little bit of pop of the green around my line there, my liner. It's the only green part on that one. And then this one I did the same liner all the way around for a smoky eye effect. Made it look like a shadow. So the choice is yours. You can maybe do one for day and then pop it up for the more sultry look at night. Thank you so much, Sheila. I really appreciate that. They're pretty good. I like them. I really like this one, actually. I might rock this one on not St. Paddy's Day. I think it's just a really fun look. And that peachy shade on my lid pops my green eyes. So maybe I'll just rock my green eyes for my St. Paddy's Day. Thanks, Annie. Okay, so there's your St. Paddy's Day. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Or if you have any cool St. Paddy's Day looks, please share them with us. Or if there's any tutorials you guys want to see, I would love to know what they are. I'm always looking for fun stuff to do. So please, actually, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and I could really use a lip. So let's do that real quick. These are our new solid serum lipsticks. Love this. This is the Sweet Romance shade. That's better. Again, definitely a nudier shade versus like a pink for your St. Paddy's Day look to balance out the green. I wanted to remind you guys that today starts a special St. Paddy's Day 25% off site-wide. So check that out and get your doll goodies while you can. And then also tonight at midnight closes our giveaway. So it's our Perfect Your Dolled Up Selfie giveaway. It's a really, really good one. They're all really good, but they just keep getting better. So tonight at midnight that closes. So make sure you go to the top of our Facebook page where it's pinned, and that's where you guys can enter to win. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next week. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Mwah.